Hail to thee, my kindred. I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and night, wherever and whenever you are. Holy moly. I cannot. I just don't feel like talking too loudly. I'm just gonna simply turn up the volume on my microphone, and hopefully that'll be enough. Zeus is on the floor. I do not know why, and I do not know what I was doing, but I think it had to do something with things and stuff. Very descriptive, I know. Oh, the machine. It is done. I think it is done. Is it done? No. It is not done. Nowhere near done. It just started downloading. What am I talking about? Text block. I love text block. Daily tasks. Right, we needed five. Five of these. And we have 3 of these. And did I get the... I did. I did get these done. So... tear off. I guess we're leaving that on the ground. You know, let's just put it right there. Right on top of that. So we did get things. This is the most pixelated text I think I have ever seen. Okay, maybe not the most pixelated, but the fact that you could still kind of make it out despite the amount of, like, maybe not the amount, the lack of pixels, I should be saying. I feel like that's an achievement of some kind. I still miss my wooden mannequins. They used to be numerous, and now they do not exist. I likely also had to check out one of the various machines of power. The transformers, and what happened with my table? Oh my god, not my fucking table, bro. Not again. I had everything set up all nice and neat. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Alright. We also had, Molotov. We made a Molotov. So now that's kind of in our inventory. I do not know if I have to actively use the lighter. Everything's knocked over. What the hell? Why is this the case? Why do I have 2 chairs here? No, this chair's supposed to be here. Why is it over here? Okay, so note to self. Sometimes the world will just destroy all of your things that are stacked on top of other things. So maybe don't do that. This is smoking for some reason. Okay, you're fine. You're on 72. This, though, this is unacceptable. Maybe I should just get another container and then put all of these in there rather than... I just wanted them to be, like, readily available. That's why I put them there, where they were. And all these papers are important. They're story-based things that I need to keep track of. I don't know how to... I kind of forgot how to rotate things. Oh, I forgot. Hunger. Hunger is a thing that happens. Wrong button. I still have not changed the crouch button into something that will be more fitting to me. Is there a way to make this thing go faster? This is just slightly faster. I don't need it to be that fast. Just ever so slightly. I think it'll be fine. I don't know if I have to check on one of the transformers. I really hope that I didn't miss out on any of them. I'm pretty sure I went to all 3. I guess you can never be too sure. So we'll drive back out there again. Zeus, you awaken and go do your job. This is still at 60 something. I kind of want to wait for this to be done. But then again, these bloody Transformers, you know. This has got nothing in it because it's still new. This one has got nothing in it as well. In here, there's just a bunch of metal, rubber, wood. I think I was just making debris, right? We do have money, so we can get more gas. Where's the gas I was... This is the one we were using to make Molotovs. The one in my inventory. I've got not a clue how much is left in here. 25. Fuel is that much. Health is 60. Oh, that was the fuel. Okay, fuel is 70 something. Health 68. What do I want to leave behind? I don't think we need this many of these. Like, I think just having 2 will be fine. Or 3. I need another thing to make space. Maybe having a table's not the greatest thing. Storage? A drive rack? Seems pretty cool. Crate. Pretty reasonable, I guess. Cardboard box. Depends on the volume. Fit amount of items. I think I'll just get a wooden crate. That sound scared me. We were gonna get the fanny pack at some point. That better be Zeus, if it's just a creature of hell. Okay, it's Zeus. Zeus kind of spooked me. We can order a barrel. It's quite a bit of money, but I'm sure it'll be better to have it than to not have it. I know there's some barrels in other places we can probably drag around. I don't know how, though, without them breaking especially. Like, I guess we'd have to go on foot. I'm gonna order one just to put the food, these MREs in there. I should probably get a box for all sorts of stuff here if I want to make this my main storage area. And I understand this is likely not the most min-maxed way of playing this game. But it's just the way I can do it. Now, Zeus, buddy, you just you did a good job. So here's a head pat. But you do need to be charged. So let's bring you back to the main room over here, so that you may be energized and filled with joy and whimsy, and not be afraid like your mentor here. Let's just call ourselves that. Okay. Wow, okay, just dragging this along is sure as hell a difficult task. I know there's like desks and stuff as well. Okay, I guess we're not gonna be able to get this thing to stand up, huh? And there we go. Okay, never mind. I'm being a fool. Jesus, okay. Hate when that box breaks out of nowhere. That frightens me. Where are the things I just picked up? There it is. Alright. I suppose now is better than never to go out, so let me check on the download of this particular thing. Then I'll make a quick run around. Okay, 100%. Four. Okay, we have one right here. 5. I'll be honest, sort of like last time around when I played this, I'm not sure I'm gonna really have much to say. This game manages to sort of grasp my brain. And just make me all quiet as I go around doing things. Okay, where is this signal, though? Where in the name... Oh, there you are. You were here a second ago. Alright, it just disappeared. Nah, it's kinda comforting. Also, hello, hail to thee, Shoko. How do you do? You know what's... I almost forgot. I was gonna try and test out multi-streaming today. But apparently, when you press the live button on YouTube, it has this like 24-hour thing that I guess is a request that it has to confirm. So I can't do that. That's why I didn't have anything prepared for today. So I just decided to get on this game. I scared you? This multi-streaming? Yeah. We'll test it out tomorrow, though. Wait, why did I scare you? What's there to be afraid of? And this is gonna take time to... like, actually image. You escape here from your chill, comforting, single-person stream. For your, not from your, for your. I cannot read. Okay, did this actually initialize? Okay, the satellites are just rotating. Right, that's gonna do its thing. Zeus is over here charging up. I got to go around and check on the Transformers. Truth be told, you're not the best viewer for multi-streamers streams. Well, you just gotta show up to one place. Plus, it's not like I got many viewers in the first place. Oop, there we go. Alright, we'll go to the one down over here first. Because I think the other two are on the other side. And I just hope nothing out here decides to chase me. That would be pleasant. I need to buy more gas. I got a barrel now. Just in the garage. How am I today? I'm alright. I'm feeling a little more tired, I guess, than usual. I don't know why. I tried sleeping yesterday, like, a little bit earlier. It didn't really work. I say yesterday. It was really this morning. I think I'm too used to going to sleep at, like, late morning to actually manage to sleep a little bit earlier in the morning. Rather than later in the morning. But other than that, doing good, doing good. I had a bit of thinking prior to stream, as I sometimes do. Nothing really came of it. Some thoughts were cooking up there. They are being put on hiatus, though. I think the other one should be this way now. I'm gonna have to look at the power lines, because I always get confused. Because I know they're sort of in like a triangular formation. Oh my god, you have plans? not really. I wouldn't call them plans. Just straight up just thinking. Alright, the other one's over here. But yeah, thinking is important. You gotta make plans eventually, and that does start with thinking, to be fair. So maybe you're onto something. Or maybe you're not. But how has your day been, actually? You know, how are things for you so far on this day? It is Tuesday, no longer Monday. Every time I drive around here, it feels like there's something I should be watching out for. Tiring lately? A lot of work? Ay, 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 ay. Hopefully you can figure out a little workflow to make things a little easier for yourself. You have Wednesday off? Thank goodness for that. Don't want you to get all stressed and just explode out of stress-induced explosions. That would be very eventful, but not kind. This is at 100. I'll press it anyways. I hope you do get to rest a lot tomorrow, though. Take all the rest you want. Maybe get yourself a little bit of ice cream. That's a reward for the stressful work that you've been going through lately. And mayhaps... Oh, okay, we're good. Mayhaps Thursday will be a bit easier after you rest. It's autumn, so what? You can't get yourself some ice cream just because it's autumn? Fine, fine. Get yourself hot cocoa or something. Whatever you want. It doesn't have to be ice cream. I just think ice cream is great no matter what time of the year it is. Okay? That's just my humble opinion. Uh-oh. That was a backflip. Where are we going, though? Oh, I guess I'm driving this thing backwards now. There we go. Like, it's cinnamon roll season. Come on. You know what? Actually, fair. Fair enough. A warm cinnamon roll. I would like a warm cinnamon roll. That sounds delicious right now. Just straight out of the little oven. I'm sure you could probably make one too, if you buy one of those little tubes that has the stuff inside of it, and then you just put it down on the on a tray with baking paper on it, and boom, cinnamon roll. I want like one of those fancy little coffees. I think those would be kind of nice as well. 42 fuel, huh? Okay, where in the world? Did I miss it? I think I missed it. I missed the, transformer. Where in the world? How did I do that? You're happy for people who like coffee? They can have all of it. I've just never had the fancy fancy schmancy stuff. Okay, I'm just like lost, aren't I? Ah, scheiße. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Oh, there it is. Yeah, don't worry about the floating mannequins with the grouping of its fellow mannequins. I don't know what they're on about, but they're there. They're chilling. I just leave them be. Alright, let me refuel my vehicle. Not a lot of fuel left in that, unfortunately. We're gonna have to buy more. Okay, so all the transformers are good. They were fine. I was just being a little paranoid, apparently. I suppose better paranoid than not paranoid. Well, at least we know most things are in order. We can sort of just get back to making more scrap out of things. I do have a bit of a curiosity to see if I can craft other things, but I know not any recipes, so I suppose that's the point. You're supposed to figure things out. Oh yeah, and my table just like flipped for no reason when I spawned in the game, so that's why I got the barrel. In order to just get things in places. The food mainly that I had in store. Alright, Zeus. Come here, buddy. There may be yet work for you to do, friend. Go. Be brave. Okay. We are detecting literal nothingness in space at the moment. We just have this, like, last data to collect for today's daily tasks. Alright. I don't know why the water did what it just did. I don't even know if you heard that. But it splooshed, and I don't know why it did that. I'm afraid. I think I will be jump scared again. That, or it's probably just the lack of sleep my character has right now. Honestly. Which reminds me that I have to put my character to sleep before I see the demons again. There we go. That's like a genuine threat. I kind of forget about sometimes. It's like, oh yeah, the sleep paralysis. Not even sleep paralysis demons. They're just demons that will put me to sleep. Ash, hail to thee. How do you do? Put this away. And then put that in there. I'm sure we could probably do something with that. I'm just not sure. You're good? How am I? I'm doing okay. Getting tasks done here. Praying that Zeus is somewhere out there. I don't know where Zeus hasn't returned yet. Oh, I think that's him, actually. Yep, there he comes. I think he's probably entering through the garage. He's just going the wrong way about it. Going the long way, I meant. Let me see if that's true. Okay, no, he's still got work to do. He's still going. Look at him go. My boy. I gotta make more potatoes. And I gotta check on the status of the download as well. Okay, we're back to, like, nothing. What the hell happened while I took, like, 5 seconds to sleep? Did all the satellites just die? I hope not. Potatoes, yes, potatoes. I got like half a eaten potato in in the oven right now. See, like, something's up. I don't know if it's the storm. Okay. Zeus has finished doing his things. We gotta... I think it should download quick enough, honestly, for us to deliver the package. Ooh, blood is not going to my hand. I'm gonna put Zeus to charge again. I just want to wait for him first, though. Is my vehicle okay? It keeps smoking like that. It's 50-something. I should probably... Had to turn them off, because he gets a little too excited. Nope. Nah, give me that. Thank you. Still charged up for the most part. Why is this back down? Okay, I feel like something keeps messing with my... Either whatever this is keeps moving, or something keeps messing with the satellites. One or the other. Because that's not normal. Stuff doesn't do that like twice in a row. Hold on. Okay, I'll let him charge. I'll go eat the potatoes. We still have these crates up here to take care of eventually. There's my flesh. I still have pieces of my flesh there to consume should the worst come around. I'm gonna put like a couple of them on this tray. Like 4. They shouldn't spoil, considering how often I eat these things anyhow. I don't know if we can probably order a lot more potatoes. Pieces of my flesh? Yeah, from when like the sun was like killing us a little bit. See, it just changed. Slowly kind of goes down over time. Okay, Zeus, chill. Go do work, Zeus. To be fair, our flesh is a pretty good source of nutrition. Okay, they're cooked. Gonna leave them there for a little bit so that they cool down. I think we can still make it even with the disruption or the possible movement. I like having Zeus around though. It makes my game experience more joyous with Zeus around. I feel less afraid. I should probably close this though, shouldn't I? I'll leave it be for now. Alright, my boy. You stay there. %67%. We're doing good. Can sleep for like a little bit here. I mean, look at the... Okay, progress is at 90 something and it's at 100. Okay. Save. Import. Place thing on thing. Place. Okay, hold. Place in there. Hold. Place there. Glad this is done. Yeah, it may have been the storm, like I said, that was causing all that to happen. Drone should come to pick that up soon. Close this for now. I'll go get some rest upstairs. Actually, let our character sleep for a good amount too after I take a couple of bites out of this. I'm actually gonna wait until it reaches 80, because I think then... What does that sound, though? Okay, maybe not 80. Maybe it's nothing. I'm just going crazy. Okay, now it's at 80. It's a little dark in this little thing here. That's fine. I'm just gonna prep the station for the usual, you know, put this over here, and then put like 4 more on the side there, just in case we need to do that whole thing again. I could already begin the data recovery, I suppose. Oh, there's one right here. So we can at least have one ready to go before we get our next assigned task. You're at 100, my boy. I don't know if there's any reason to have more than one of these fellows around. I do kind of want to get a second one, just so that I can maybe rotate them. In terms of, you know, like having one on, and then when that one's at like 20%, turning the other one. Nope. You know, turning the other one off, so on and so forth. Gotta clean these windows. Gotta clean them windows. I still don't know what to do about that radar as well. I almost feel like having that radar not be good would be better for me. Not too sure about that, though. That's good enough. Okay, that's how we rotate things. I remember I was trying to clear out the downstairs area as well. I haven't taken the stuff out of the luggage. Because I know I was going to convert a bunch of this stuff into, you know, its appropriate stuff. Use. Okay, so... back to our usual little work here. I only have 3, right? 3 rubber trash, a couple of glass, couple of cans, a bunch of coal that I kind of don't know what exactly to do with that. Paper then is next, because that's our most plentiful trash so far. I do remember that I have to keep a set amount if I want to be able to make Molotovs in the future. Isn't this... okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, though? That's odd. Is it just certain kinds of paper that'll properly... Maybe it's certain kinds of paper only. But it's all paper, so I don't know why it wouldn't transform into scrap unless I'm misremembering. Eight. It's 8, not 7. Okay, I understand. 8. Even, not an odd number. Nah, we don't gotta worry about that just yet. Activate you. Send you out to do work. Keep you here. Deactivate. Spin. Keep that boy on full energy. We're gonna need him like that. Too noisy, package received, daily information. Okay, apparently we didn't get the full report somehow last time, despite very clearly getting the full report. Let it be so. Let it be so. I don't remember if there was anything left over here. Yeah, I cleaned up pretty good here. We got like other little not lamppost, outlets. I don't really know what we can do with them at the moment. Gonna bring this downstairs, because I know we were still dealing with the basement. Yeah, we still got the light down here on. What in the world was that sound? Okay. I don't like hearing the... Like, something's going on in there. Oh, is it just... okay, I can't really tell what's going on. It feels like there's less meat than there was in there before. Maybe I'm just losing it. Don't make myself think about things like that. Collect. 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 We do have a couple of tools here, though, which is kind of nice, I guess, if we need them. Gonna store all of this stuff in there, because we don't want that in our inventory. We'll leave the tools where they are. Probably leave this down here too. We need one more garbage bag so that we can take care of this. And drone's coming along to drop off some stuff. I know there's like a bunch of stuff back here too, a bunch of garbage. Burger. Somehow there's a burger here. Any more garbage? What is that? I don't know what that is. I kind of don't want to know what that is. We're gonna have to put the burger away. Well, actually, how much more space does this have? And it's still got a bit more. We'll keep it down here until it's filled up. I don't like that the music is musicking. Makes me feel unsettled. Which I suppose is the point. Okay, there's gotta be a way to get up there. like into the vents, because there's clearly stuff in the vents, like garbage. I'm gonna be honest, I can't really tell what that's supposed to be. It's like just another object in space is being looked at right now. Alright, disconnect the boy. Grab the boy. Activate. Okay, nothing broken down so far. Why do you make that noise as he fell over? Were we putting the burgers up or down? Oh, okay. There's more light because of the fridge. Okay. I was about to say, like, what what was going on? There we go. I do have to use the restroom real quick, so I'll be right on back in a bit. Okay, I'm back, but I think I also have to check on the options here because right now, oh, okay, something's happening while I was gone, apparently, because we can't save. I was gonna say, like, hey, first of all, I thought things paused when we were safe. I was gonna say I need to mess with the settings because, like, my GPU is at, like, 70, like, I mean, this game's taking up, like, 60 something on my GPU, and that didn't happen before, just straight up. But something's happening, so let's be afraid, I suppose. The moon is bright? That's not normal. The moon is bright. I think that's the event that's happening. First the sun was evil, and now the moon is evil. Well, at least this is at 100. What do you mean, bang, bang, bang? Nuh-uh. I have a Molotov, bro. I will fucking burn you. I'm very afraid. Because when... Like, did something... I don't know. This game sometimes confuses me in the way that it, like, functions. Because I thought time didn't pass when you paused outside of an event. I thought you were good to go. Apparently not. I mean, I doubt there's actually anything behind that door. Okay, I say that, but like, I'm not gonna test that theory out and just yet, you know? Not gonna test that theory out. And I also forgot that because of the fact that I have my days going very slowly, this is gonna take forever to happen. Like, okay, we're able to save again. So everything's fine. I guess. I guess most of whatever was happening while I was gone. I'm still kind of freaked out. I don't trust nothing. Alright, 4 signals. So that's fine. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. So, yeah. Ping failed. Damn it. Okay, Zeus, you go open that door. Oh, asbestos is up. There's asbestos in this room? Oh, good lord. It's another... What is that sound? I think there's some alien ship going around again. Yep, there it goes. Why is it that when that thing goes through the damn stratosphere, something's going on in that direction? Like, that's like the second time that's happened. Go out and fix it, I guess. If they take my kafir, I'm gonna be mighty angry. My boy, you need to go around. There you go. I don't know if those lamaux dropped anything off, or if everything shall be fine. I guess I could go check it out at some point. It was still odd to me that the moon was very bright. Right, it was brightening the sky, I should say. Okay, report. We need to order fuel. Just, I guess, bring some of the stuff from downstairs up, or just continue breaking stuff downstairs. What in the fuck was that noise? Oh, random, random thing. Don't break my own freaking thing there. I think sometimes I squish bugs and it freaks me out. We got more taters. Okay, we got actual bundles of scrap here. Drop this off in there. Check on the... Oh, they almost got jump scared by my boy. Okay. Deactivate you. Of course, something went on. Now this is done, I think. So... now to get the damn satellites to do their job. We need to collect what was left outside. What was this? Oh, electric trash. Need to munch on another potato and a half. Maybe rest a little bit. $90-something% on the second one already. We gotta save up money though. I don't know if there's a way to... Like, I think we're starting to get to the point where we might need to start spending more money in order to get more money. Because we got... Most of our money right now is being spent on fuel. I guess we could run around rather than drive around. These are random roaches. So let me check on the game. Yeah, the game is still taking like 60-something% of my GPU. I don't know why. I was gonna check on that, wasn't I? Gets at 100. Transfer. Put that in there. Slap that in there. And I forgot to put the potatoes away in the freezer. Alright, inventory, potatoes, place. There we go. I think I just need to focus a little bit more on getting some of this stuff out of here. Probably. Trash, scrap, scrap. So there we go. We got a bit of scrap in there. I think I need like a little bit of a paper. One of these should do, I think. It's still not enough. I don't know why. It's all paper. Unless I think this actually might count as plastic. Let me see if there's any other piece of paper here. Yeah, it just won't do it. I don't know why. It won't transform it to scrap. That's fucking weird. I'll just put it here. There goes that little hard drive. What in the world? Okay, it just straight up won't do anything. Pretty sure electronic scrap is 4 pieces as well. Like, I think the something's glitched out. Because I don't know what else it could be. I doubt it's that these items are on the table as well. And I've never needed a blueprint before to, like, transform this to scrap. So I genuinely don't know what the hell's going on. Let me save and quit, and maybe it'll go back to working normally. Because I genuinely don't know what the hell's going on. Let me see. Maybe if I just quit the game, restart it, things will be back to normal. And if they're not, then we're screwed in the making money department. Maybe there was an update that I just don't know about. Plausible. Okay, start game. Continue. Okay, let's see if things are No, I just can't turn the scrap, the stuff into scrap. Okay, I remember it just being like E. You just look at it and then E and then boom, it transforms it to scrap. So something's up. Something's up. You're going into graphic design? Ooh. You, by all the caps I see, I imagine you're very excited. Very excited about going into graphic. Friendship with the theater is over. You're friends with graphic design now. The switch up. The switch up. So I imagine you're doing quite well for yourself, eh? I think we're screwed. The scrap is not scrapping. Okay, deactivate you real quick. Let me try out something. You're going to take an online course this year. The next year, you're going to a real college for a master's. Holy moly. You're moving up in the world. You'll be double master in theater and graphic design. Hey. Why is there an eye in the corner of my screen? I just noticed that. Has that always been there? It's like a tiny little eye. Oh, that's for that. I see. Okay, well that explains that. I was like, what the hell is that there for? And it's just to do this. That's the eye. See, I get it. I see. Yes, I see. What was I gonna do? I was gonna check why the hell this is acting the way it is. Honor, a good one. You meant to say good one. Oh no, your brain is melting. Your brain is melting. Voices. I'm gonna check the games like itch.io page because I don't know if there was some kind of update or something that. Well, I don't think so. Bug reports. It says an hour ago. Let me see bug reports. Command doesn't work. Toggling between snow mode and regular mode. Okay, so I imagine... No, these seem to be like from days and days ago. Yeah, so I got not a clue why I can no longer do the things that I was able to do, at least with the table. It's just like not letting me scrap items. And I don't know if that's a bug or if they just changed something. I don't think they would just change something that basic, but possible. Possible. I don't know what update list does either, and I don't want to press buttons without knowing. So I don't know. I can't scrap paper, I can't scrap electronics, therefore I can't make money. Why would that be the case though? What the hell would have... I'm just gonna think. I think it's just a bug. Let me figure out if I can do something else. Play something else. You can't, therefore you aren't. Yeah, just... Yeah. I can't, therefore I am not gonna continue. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, ay, no llores. I'm gonna llorar very much. Crying is what Jolly wishes to do. Let me see. Hints and tips. No. Stuff that's for... Okay, there's spoilers in the tips and hints area. Item, craft. Okay, let me see how to craft. To craft an item, you should use a workbench, put items in the recipe on top of the workbench, then look for the workbench shelf. Use mouse wheel to select craft result. Press E to craft the item. Uh-huh. Goodness, goodness, goodness. I wonder when it's gonna snow over here. Not that I want it to, but I do wonder. Okay, I can't actually, like, look at my shelf on the workbench and scroll for anything. So these tools being on the workbench aren't causing an issue either. Mein Gott. Mein Gott. I guess I'll just explode. I shall explode into a million pieces. Oh well. Eventful day so far, huh? Fuck me. We'll just switch up to just chatting for now. Hey. Let me stretch my bones. You can't stretch bones, actually. You cannot do that. That is not an active activity one can partake in. You can stretch, but you can't stretch your bones. Your bones are pretty solid. If you could stretch your bones, I'd be worried. Because your bones are not supposed to be stretchy in any way, shape, or form. Spongy bones are a sign of some ailment, I'm sure. And I don't think much has happened today. I'm gonna test out the multi-stream thing tomorrow because I gotta get that going at some point. And if only I knew that YouTube would just be like, well, you gotta wait 24 hours before you can actually do this, you know? Like, if I knew that, I would have clicked on it yesterday. But I didn't, so fuck me. Hiccups. No. No hiccups. Dastardly hiccups. They deserve to not be around. The hiccups, that is. It's getting colder again. It's like 30 something Fahrenheit, which is... What is that in Celsius? Let me convert. I guess 0. 0 Celsius. Close to it anyways. It's not exactly 0 Celsius, but it's getting there. It's getting there. It's like just a smidge more. A smidge. Teeny tiny bit more coldness and then it gets to 0 Celsius. And I think it's gonna be like that for the rest of the week. We had like just a couple of days, 2 days really, of slightly warmer weather to what things have usually been. At least it hasn't snowed where I am, unlike in some other places. Actually, no, it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of going up and down throughout the week. Tis whatever, I suppose. I just don't want to have to be shivering in my timbers the entirety of this bloody winter. It's not even winter yet. Not winter proper, anyhow. Let me see, anything going on the interwebs? What if I stuck a piece of, like, I don't know. I was gonna say stick a piece of like ram stick into my head, but I don't think that'll be very, very pleasant now that I think about it. Quite the opposite, I think it might deliberately reduce my brain functions if I did that. I am not a machine. I must remember this. I wonder how much a turkey would cost. Oh, goodness. Two turkeys worth? You think a turkey is worth 2 turkeys worth? That's what you're telling me. Interesting, interesting. It's simple economics, son. Mayhaps in thy lands, mayhaps. I kind of want to do something like not fuck. I can't just say do something, but like something good, something useful. I gotta like crank my hog or something. I gotta make sofrito. That's something I gotta remember doing after stream, so that there is things to cook with. And I feel like this, like the arm of my chair, is like being too swivelly. I don't know how to make it not so swivelly. I wanted to stay still and not swivel like that. And maybe not yawn 500 times in a day. That would also be pleasant. At least there hasn't been any frames dropped in a million years, so I will count my blessings. Glad for that. Dude, why do I got so many people that I follow right now streaming? Okay, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't follow that many people, so 5 people out of the many that I follow is quite a lot. We truly are blessed. Yep. Bless up, you know? Bless up. November 11th. That's what it is today. November 11th. We're almost halfway through the month. Like, a few more days. Saturday is the halfway point of this month. I suppose I could try and figure out what I'm gonna do for the rest of the week other than Saturday, because I did say we were gonna watch Hunter the Parenting on Saturday, no? So, Hunter the Parenting is gonna be on Saturday, sorry. Today is Tuesday. Wednesday's tomorrow. Really, it feels like a Monday. I do not know why. Feels very Monday. So, test multi. That's not how you spell multi. I do not know how to spell. Learn? I should, shouldn't I? Multi. There we go. That works out, apparently. Thursday. What awaits us on a Thursday? I guess I can continue to play Under Rail on Thursday. Friday. Daggerfall, I guess? Then Sunday is just Sunday. Sunday we do whatever the hell. There we go, that's the rest of the week planned out. I guess tomorrow technically isn't planned out other than testing out the whole multi-stream thing. Don't know what I'll particularly do. Just talk, I guess. Just talk about things and stuff. See how that goes. Because mostly I'm just testing it out to see if the internet can handle it. Because the little program edition thing I use is going to be, you know, mainly internet based. So I gotta check if my internet's actually good enough to handle that. Then if that one doesn't work, then I'll have to try Restream. See how that one cooks my computer. And if I can't handle either of those, then I don't know. I guess I'll have to make a decision. Big robots. Why can't we have big robots that are cool looking and walk around and do things? And like lift big boxes and put down big box? Why do we use cranes? Cranes are boring. They're plain. They're simple. They have no soul, you know? They have no soul in them. No soul in their architecture, their design. You wish you knew some guy named Obama. Then you could advertise Night of the Avatar Man was approved by Obama, but not that Obama. Go out. I'm sure you can find some man called Obama. There has to be at least one man called Obama. There has to be. There's like 8 billion people on this planet. One of them has to be Obama, other than Obama. Go on Fiverr. You never know. That was me freezing to death. Please, oh baby. I kind of want a Hot Pocket. I haven't had a Hot Pocket in years. Years and years, kindred of mine. And your lord wishes for some. And I know I will not be receiving any. I feel like they would be more expensive than they are worth nowadays anyhow. When the pocket is hot. When the pocket is hot. A little too hot sometimes. You know, you have to like either cut it open so that the air comes out of it and you don't get burned trying to open it up with your mouth. You know, because you take a bite out of it. You know how to make a homemade Hot Pocket? Get a buddy. What do you mean by this? Wear pants, preferably jeans. Okay, okay. Keep it going, keep it going. I'm letting you cook. Wait for bro to need to take a piss. Okay, I should not have let you cook. I should not have let you cook. That is just definitively the wrong decision. Jesus Christ, Knuckles. People are gonna think things about you, you know that? People are gonna be like, man, this guy's got a piss kink. This guy likes pissing. He likes pissing a little too much. Are you wrong, though? Do you think you're right? That's what I'm hoping you don't think. It's technically a Hot Pocket. You didn't need to go through all of that to make a literally Hot Pocket. You could have just had someone wear pants that have pockets, and the pockets would naturally be warm, eventually. Like, you know, through, like, conduction of heat from the human body. You don't have to go through this entire rather nasty process of trying to, like, make the pocket warm. That's too slow? Needing to wait for somebody to piss also takes time, so I don't know what you're on about. You are certainly one who thinks in certain ways, special ways, ways that no other would think, so I will give you that as a compliment. You are an outside-the-box thinker. I gotta make more, like, fake potato, mashed potato. You're a visionary, and I will regret the day I doubted you. So says you. So says you. I didn't doubt the day Da Vinci did his stuff. And guess what? Where did that ever go? Nowhere. So, boom. Fuck you. I'm fucking with you. I would never say fuck you to you guys. You guys are too cool for that. You know, Da Vinci did have a nice beard. I do it all the time? That's a lie. You're just imagining things. There's no such thing. You do not have proof. You simply don't. And therefore, you cannot make your claims. When you make fun of my diminutive height, why are you trying to use big words? Or I tell you to go fornicate yourself. Well, maybe. Maybe that happens. I doubt it, but maybe. That does seem like a thing I might do. You know what I want to know? I want to know what Yuki's been up to lately. I haven't heard from Yuki in a while. What did you eat today, Knuckles? What have you feasted upon? For I have only feasted upon fake mashed potato and chicken. And I say fake mashed potato because it's like, you know those little boxes that come with like the flakes, and then you just put water, you mix that up with water, and then it makes mashed potato? Is that? That's what I've had to eat thus far. Your handling of the English lexicon is far too sophisticated and complex for my feeble mind. Do not call me an ignoramus. Never use that word again. It does not deserve to be spoken by someone such as you. Someone of your caliber, so to speak. And I still haven't gotten, like a multi-vitamin thing. I'm going to be suffering from ailments of unknown varieties due to my lack of vitamins. Why is it that every time I go to my stream, like, is my stream getting all weird in terms of, what do you call it? It might just be on my end that it decides to quickly go to 160p. Like, I don't know. It's getting me a little worried. Doesn't seem to be doing anything on, or having anything to do with my OBS. I hope that's just my side of things being silly, because I'm also kind of watching myself on the Twitch stream manager. And it just kind of keeps like going up and down. Interesting designs. Yeah, I think I might cut today's stream short. I'll just end it when the next hour strolls around. That way I still got time to do things and stuff. I'll probably make up for it tomorrow. I'll probably just stream like an extra hour tomorrow. Assuming things work out. Just to make up for it. Because otherwise I feel bad. I want to drink milk. I haven't had milk in a while. Hmm. What am I thinking about other than drinking milk? Outside of that, nothing. There is no thoughts in Jolly Boy's mind. Jolly Boy's mind is a pretty simple thing. 99% of the time. Scipio. Africanus. That's a guy. Used to be around. Isn't around anymore. For some reason, the theme is song Glock. What about Glock? I was gonna say, for some reason, the theme song of Terraria is playing in my brain. It sort of feels like making the rounds right now. Let me see. Let me scroll through YouTube's a little bit, just to see, if there's anything cool. Hmm. Yeah, I've been getting a lot more like recommended videos from like people I've never seen show up in my recommendeds. Every now and again, anyhow. It's like, who's this person? Who's that person? Why are they showing up here? Yeah, I got a list of like shows I need to watch that I have not gotten around to yet. I should watch Vinland Saga. That one seems like a good one. I just never give myself the time to actually go and do that, even though I do have time. So I'm pretty sure like most of the time after I finish streaming, I just like, I go eat. I go, you know, obviously upload the VOD to YouTube. That takes time to load and whatnot. I might play Sky so that I can do the dailies there. Then I just kind of shell out with whoever, with some random Discord friends, and that's it. Obviously, I consume food and take a shower and exercise, so there's that. And y'all remember Bolt, the movie about that dog that was like an actor? Like an actor. It was a Disney movie. I don't know from what year though. And I just remember it existed. And that it was about like some dog that thought it was actually like a superpowered dog. But the entire time it was just like an acting, you know, it was in like one of those acting dogs. And then I think it like escaped somehow, or it got dropped off somewhere in the wrong place, and then he just tried to like find his way back to the movie production place. Did I see Hello Neighbor 3? I did not see Hello Neighbor. Wasn't Hello Neighbor the like the game where you go into like some dude's house and just mess about in there? They actually have a cool art style now? Do they? How so? How so? The man looks creepy now. Let me look it up. Hello. How do you spell neighbor? Neighbor 3. That's not 3, that's 2. 3. Damn it, 3. There we go. Let me see. Do they got a trailer or something, or is it just... Okay, they do. Nope, that's not the trailer. That's a prototype gameplay. I got some pictures. Oh, they made the... Why'd they make one of the characters look so lanky? Press X on that. Okay, I can't really see much about it. And I don't see the guy. I do see like the little like banner they have for the game. And the neighbor actually looks like someone you'd be scared of instead of just some guy. Oh, there's a link. Let me see if this is like an actual in-game look at the guy. Oh yeah. That's definitely a lot better than what they used to have. He's still got that big-ass shin, though. Actually, is the big-ass shin new? Or has he always had a big-ass shin? Let me show this one off. Because it's kind of goofy, but, like, it's definitely better than what they used to have, for sure. It's bigger now. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because I was like, there's no way it was that big. But, okay. Why are these images always like gigantic? Here we go. This is more doable now. It's gonna show up right on my face. Like that's definitely a lot better than the last design. Last design, yeah, like you're right. They just made it look more like the last one was just a guy. And this actually has a bit more of a threat. I think, honestly, the arms, you know, making his whole body more square and rectangular works out. So at least they got that fixed up, you know? At least this actually went somewhere. Because, like, you could argue that the last design was also kind of, like, not off, but, like, in itself, not creepy, but with the context of the game, I guess the story of it may be creepy, but like in and of itself, not really. Sorrow! Hail to thee, Sorrow. How do you do? We were playing Voices of the Void earlier, but then I don't know. I figured the game kind of bugged itself out because I couldn't make scrap anymore, so we just kind of stopped. And I was supposed to end about now. I kind of forgot about that. But how are you doing? How are you doing? I can stick around for like a little bit more. How are things? Now let me get rid of a couple of these things up here. You have been cramming an assignment due on Thursday. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, jeez. Is it like a big one? Or is it like... I'm sure you'll get it done, you know? I just hope it's not too much. Good luck, bud. Yeah, the best of luck to ya. May you actually be able to get this done and the rest well afterwards as well. Is it like an essay? I imagine it's some kind of essay. It's geographic information system, so it hurts your brain after a while. Oh goodness, geography, land. Yeah, I can see how geographic information systems would cook you up a little bit in the mental. It would do the same to me as well, especially since that honestly sounds kind of boring. Maybe to you it's not that boring, but to me, yeah, a little bit boring. It's more of a funky map software that's prone to crashing. SMH. Has it crashed often? Or has it been okay? Because I imagine you have to... Wait, is it like either your work is about it, or do you have to use it? Because that's two different things. If it's about it, that's one thing. If it's you having to actively use this software for whatever reason, then yeah, I can... I can see how much more of a struggle that would be if it... Especially if it decides to just crash. My throat. It crashes when you were just doing the most basic thing of using it to calculate the area of some polygons representing habitats. Glorious technology, huh? Just glorious. You know, why can't they ever get those software people to work on things like this, right? Like, it's always, oh, we want to work on apps, we want to do this, we want to do that, never working on useful things. Like geography things. And then you have to suffer. To be fair, it was a free and open source software. Even more reason that it shouldn't be crashing. It should have like 1 million people working on it. No, I'm just joking. Okay, not really, but you know. Maybe someday. Maybe someday it won't annihilate itself. And I just gotta disappear for a second there because my thing is going whoosh. And I don't want it to go whoosh. There we go. The paid alternative is very expensive because they expect only companies to pay for the licensing. That's some bullshit. Just frankly, that's some bullshit. But it makes sense. It makes sense. They should know that learned individuals such as yourself would obtain or have found some kind of use in these technologies and should therefore adjust for that. But it is what it is, I suppose. I'm sure you'll do just fine anyways. I believe in ya. I, on the other hand, have not much to do other than really just get a couple of tasks done, so a couple of chores. I gotta remember to vacuum. I'll do that this Friday. Wake up, do my things, vacuum, eat food, get on stream. I feel like I could do that pretty quick. Either do that on Friday or Saturday. Maybe Saturday, since on Saturdays I'll wake up at like 12. Yeah. I forgot that I haven't shaven. Damn. I don't feel like doing it. I just don't feel like it, especially since it's so cold. I need my face protection, you know? To protect myself from the harsh winds that blow about. I need to turn on my light in this room also, just because it's hella dark in here. Tesla coil. You know those like balls with the weird little like Tesla electricity thing like touching the glass? I want one of those. Those seem like a cool little light source to have, even though I know it won't really brighten up much. It's just cool, you know? Cool little buzzing device that I'm sure is 100% safe and not capable of doing anything dangerous. I do kind of wonder what would happen if you just grab onto a Tesla coil. Just grasp it, you know? Firmly grasp it. Probably nothing too good. You would assume that there would be an electric shock, possibly a bad one. Yeah, that seems like the most straightforward reality. Well, anyhow, considering I did say I was gonna end stream early earlier today, I'll continue tomorrow with a longer stream, I promise. Okay? It's either gonna be an hour longer or an hour earlier, one or the other, so that I can make up for not streaming the rest of this hour. I just gotta get that one chore done that involves chopping a bunch of vegetables and putting them in a blender. That takes longer than you think it does. I don't know why. It just takes a while. Super monkey ball. I bid thee farewell. I hope you'll have a great rest of your mornings, afternoons, evenings, and nights, wherever and whenever you are. May the gods bless you. May the stars shine in your honor. Thank you both for visiting me, you know. It was a pleasure to see you both, and I'll see you all some other time. Bye-bye.